Be yourself and find the real me. It will weigh out that lie of she, because she is not better. Because she is not better than me when she is I. It feels good to be me. Whom the sun sets free is free indeed. It's not healthy to be broken nor torn. God wants us to live life in victory. Today is not a mistake. He has purpose for you in ministry. Speak forth that mighty, powerful word today. It will help others and bring your healing to bay. Enjoy yourself. Live, love, and laugh is the healthy way to overcome any sorrow. The trouble may last for a night. Joy will come tomorrow. Okay, one more. This one's a little bit lengthy. This one I wrote on the 10th. I think I introduced this last week when we were a smaller group, and I'm actually learning how to embrace the character of reading, not just so timid and reading words on paper. This one's called Victim/Victor. I got this title from Donnie McClurk in a book that he wrote when he just put it out there to the world of everything that he had been through and overcame. He was victimized when he was younger by a relative. He was pretty much just forced into the world of thinking that homosexuality was the only way because he was raped when he was younger. And it took for the women, the older women of the church, to take him under his wing and nurture him and teach him that that was not God's intended purpose for him. And so I borrowed his title to his book because we have a choice. We have a free will. We can be a victim or we can be a victor. There's two sides to every story. So this is something that I wanted to share with you all. You might have caught me off guard, but you're not in control. You might have got me off track, but it's not the end of the road. I may not be happy right now, but I refuse to be filled with sorrow. Because there's another chance. Where there is life, there is hope. Praise the Lord, I have them both. You simpleton trying to steal the glory, you aren't my friend. Just a graven image of a false pretense instead. A liar without victory in the end. Just face it, Satan, your plan is useless. Because even when I lose, I still win. It's not because of me, but because of him. A man who lived to die, shedding his blood for you and I without sin, overcoming the lie, proving himself to be that one true friend. Never leaving us lonely or without a way. His love is alive and still true today. Opening the door to all who say, I believe. Knowing that he's the one to help you achieve. The only true son and wise king, full of joy with praise we sing. As we are released from that serpent's sting. This is a process promised. As we go through trials and tribulations of life, character is developed while we are yet healing. Though sometimes we stumble, we won't fall, because while we are down on our knees, waiting on the Lord to renew our strength, he lifts us up as though on the eagle's wing. Soaring high in the sky, he delights in us, the apple of his eye. Do not be afraid, he says to you and I, for I am with you always, even to the end of time. You are my child, bought and paid for with a price divine. No copycat competition can outweigh mine. The one and only, the one before me, signed and sealed, awaiting delivery. Seek me while you can still find me, though I am not far away. Some of you have on blinders and can't even recognize me in the day. But if you can't see me, listen. At least you can still hear me. Don't look away as though in shame. I have come to restore you, not to point blame. This is a matter of salvation. Life and death is not a game. But it's a choice only you can make. Lo and behold, I have mapped out the path in which you should take. I have gone ahead of you to even lead the way. Looking behind and not seeing you following. That's the moment I feel my heartache. I will never forsake you. Why did you leave? Is it because you have fear or doubt? All I ask is that you believe. Don't worry about the rest. Just leave that up to me. Your burdens I will bear. Just let me nail them to this truth. Give up that anger and even your anxiety. Don't let them throw you in a loop of disbelief. Tack down those lies and put them under your feet. Regret not your mistakes. My love is unfailing. Teaching you to overcome, freely forgiving. Preparing you for battle, overcoming your enemy through abundant living. And keep giving you victory, because I am your shepherd and you are my sheep.
Next person on the list is Gregory Clean. Clean came to Detroit with me Saturday night.
Yeah, we got
Should have left him there.
That's so unkind. Alright, first of all, poem here called Hands of Wrath. Enormous, grinding, slipping continental plates, ground shaking, a roaring din, houses creaking, bricks falling, timbers collapsing. Men and women ran, children cried. The once peaceful valley, a rift split wide open, a chasm swallowing all in its path. Chaos reigned, the animals roared, screeched, and ran. Mighty mountains cringed, crumbled, failed, and gave way. Rolling landslides, thundering death, giant oak trees toppled like toys. Buried homes, screaming people trapped, a multitude crushed. Shrieks of those half buried alive, no help in sight. Buildings crumble before this final onslaught. Thousands buried, this their violent, rusting testament. As quickly as it started, it stopped. Smoke and fire, an eerie scene. The earth stood still. Dante would be proud, no better likeness of hell. Far to the east, the dark tide rising, a distant ocean swell. A titan arises from fathoms deep. Unsuspecting coastal villages about their daily duties. Tsunami, a monstrous tidal wave, rising, towering, a slanting menace. It dominates the eastern sky. Crashing on the beach before many can flee. The valley is inundated, water as far as the eye can see. Some cling to poles. Lucky ones climb to rooftops. Corpses of people, dogs, livestock float by on a water-filled wasteland. The water recedes back out to sea. Survivors climb down, viewing the death carnage. Some walk about weeping and wailing. Others numb, blank eyes staring in deep, silent shock. The clouds mourn, the sky wept. A star fell from eternity. Looking down from heaven high, a host angels cried. This next poem is entitled Same Old Story. Dictators issue writs of fire. Soldiers, victorious visions of grandeur. Gathering war clouds, ominous ire. God, family, duty, cause. Would-be heroes, patriotic glory. Warriors marching off as to war. War, well that's another sordid story. Sitting at the foot of horror. Whistling fire falling from above. A fusillade of bombs and guns. Thundering eagles, no place for doves. Titanic guns, falling cannon fodder. On a hill, machine gun chatters. Running sweat, mud mixed with blood. Rolling by, leviathans clatter. Men hanging on barbed wire's thorny row. Screaming, charging in bloody service. Hand to hand, saber and sword. Rifles' dire song, singing funeral dirges. Crying for mother, dying alone in the death rattle. They laid in fields stained red, a mosaic of giant craters. Split wide open, soldier's head. Bloody ornaments of unholy slaughter. Stomachs turned as a multitude burns. Blitzkrieg, horizons set on fire. That old story worm has turned. Corpses float in a nearby river. Death drawing down its dire blind. Blown to dust, nothing left to find. Giving life in history's battle. No parades, though these who die like cattle. Battles rage and there they lay. It's been our way for all our days. Where is the glory, empire's inglorious story? There is no damn glory, same old story.